Hi everyone, it's me Marco again. I opened 6 packs of cards for Magic the Gathering, Zendikar, Rising. Um, and in this binder are all the useful cards or rare and stuff like that. Like this one. The spell costs 1 less to cast if an opponent controls no basic lands. Which comes to a land. This one's a basic land, non-basic land. You can either pay none or add 1 mana of any color and spend it for a cleric, rogue, warrior, or wizard spell, or to activate an ability of a cleric, rogue, warrior, or wizard. This card, it could be a land also, but when you cast it, you have to sacrifice a creature and you deal damage to any target that depending on the power of that creature. This one has landfall. It gains +1/+1 counter and flying until end of turn. This one, at the beginning of each person's upkeep, they deals 1 damage. Whenever a player casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast that spell, Rolling Vortex deals 5 damage to that player. Also, pay 1 land. Your opponent can't gain life this turn. This one. As long as there are 4 more instants and or sorcery cards in your graveyard, this specific card gains +3/+1. Discard a card, and by you tap and discard a card. Exile the top 2 cards of your library. Then choose one of them. You may play that card then this turn. This one. You pay the price, sacrifice a creature. It gets a +1/+1 counter, and secondary ability. Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter dies, you get to draw a card. This card enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each color of mana spent to cast it, which might be helpful if you're able to cast all 5 colors. This one, it can be a blue mana, a land. You may have it becomes a shapeshifter rogue in addition to its other types. This one, haste. It can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. And it has landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. So it's good for in the beginning of a game. Okay. This card, I like this one. Legion Angel has flying. When Legion Angel enters the battlefield, you may reveal a card you own named Legion Angel from your outside the game and put it into your hand. Whenever this card attacks, targets creature an opponent controls with power less than or equal to the number of warriors you control. Can't block this turn. This one has Defender and Landfall, but if you put a land, it's allowed to attack this turn. This one has Kicker. Whenever you cast... sorry, it doesn't have Kicker. Whenever you cast a kicked spell, draw a card, then discard a card. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library, you may reveal a card with a kicker ability from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest of the button into your hand. Put the rest of the bottom of the in any random order. Okay, this one is unique. It has kicker. When when it enters the battlefield, it gets +1/+1 counter. And if you use kicker, I guess. When this dies, you make tokens for depending on its power. Okay, this one I like because you get +1/+1 counter on up to one target creature. You gain 2 life, and you may play an additional land this turn. Draw a card. This one basically gives you has landfall and gives you an additional battle phase for each land you use this turn. And this one just has some helpful abilities, like giving warriors trample and giving them haste. And that's the binder. I'll be getting more cards eventually. Please subscribe to me. Thank you. Have a nice day.